I have the perfect spring die set bundled with the prettiest floral paper.
Love the next one. And actually, it's really funny, on the sample that I have, they've used a bit of that foil on it. And we're gonna talk about this awesome gazebo. Again, all brand new items tonight. This is brand new, we've got it on sale. You're getting 4 dies, and Anna will get into how that works in just a second. The idea sheet, and then I want you to see how stunning the cardstock is that goes along with it. This is so beautiful, highly botanical looking. I love all the greens. I love the ivories in the background. So you're getting 24 12 by 12 sheets of cardstock, 2 of each design. So your gazebo just turned out so magical, Anna. I love that.
Right, so we're making those incredible springtime and summertime cards with this. So this is that gorgeous icon that sits in the middle of town or in a fancy backyard, right? It's a 3D die set that's going to bring the paper details to life, and we do this in a really gorgeous way. Now, couple that with the botanical cardstock. These are patterns that we've made from antique hand-colored engravings. And so they have pastel grounds, so there's light pink and green. Look at that Queen Anne's lace right there on that gorgeous paper. This is all original, meaning that we took something old, but we made brand new patterns. There's even fern paper inside that. And so when you're using the die set with that paper, you end up with a beautiful expression of something to say, a friendly hello, or congratulations on a new home. And so I'm going to show you, like, what if we took one of those gorgeous papers that we were just talking about, those matte foil papers, and we run it through our die cutting machine. Okay, so this die set's going to work with any machine that you already have, but it is required. So our Empress machine is something that we rely on very heavily to cut the paper. And so you would transform any of those pretty matte foil papers into that in one single pass. So all of the beautiful shingles and the fretwork, all the things, it's all drawn in perspective, so it looks 3D, and that is easily added to the front of a card. So I'm going to start with that. So if we took the 12 by 12 cardstock, we cut it 10 by 7, score it down the middle to make a 5 by 7 card. That's going to fit most envelopes. And then there we have it, right? We have a beautiful design. We can say congratulations for, maybe this is a lovely wedding card. This is a way to make it a gift in itself. You can use that fern paper and fern stickers, and this is the reason this is new, Suzanne, is because it's never been put together as a bundle, right? So these papers and the gazebo, they don't exist together, and so we're giving you a crafting head start. We're giving
Anna,
you
explain how you're doing the dual colors on that for somebody who might not understand that.
Right here. So we take that die, and I have lots of these made with lots of colors. Here we go. We die cut the die out of multiple colors of cardstock, and then we go back and fussy cut the details out and overlay it on top of the gazebo to make it look even more dimensional than it did with that that first cut.
You know, when I look at your stuff, you know me, and my brain just kind of goes crazy. Can you imagine doing a whole wedding look, i.e. that kind of looks that way, or doing a 4th of July? Like, have you ever seen a small little quaint hometown and they've got a gazebo and they decorate it up for the 4th of July? You could do it for a wedding. Can you imagine how cool it would be to take the gazebo and do a whole fall scene surrounding it, or do like a Halloween scene surrounding it? Like, my head just goes crazy because there's just so many cool things. A winter scene, putting Santa inside the gazebo, kind of peeking out. And you know, Anna, over the years you have such cool vintage Santas. I could see how neat that would be. You've got some ephemera pieces there too. That looks so cool.
What a great idea. And yeah, you're right. So when we have all these architectural dies and the things that we design and bring to HSN, they're always, there's always a pride of place. That's how I look at it. It's like whether it's a house die cut or the gazebo, you have the ability to make it your own and personalize it by using those papers and themes, right? So thinking about something here in National Craft Month about putting Santa in the gazebo, that's really fun and very creative. So here, you know, if we're taking the botanical, again, a pretty die cut for the base of the card. And then here, there's a shadow layer in the die set that we've cut the toile paper out of. And that's going to give you the background for anything that you were doing. So here's us, you know, cutting this out of the gold as well. And one of the tips I always give right here is that if you cut it out of multiple pieces of paper and you cut it apart, save all the parts because you're making 2 cards at the same time, so that you can actually go back and use that over and, you know, again. So really easy to make multiple cards by cutting.
Let me do a really quick update, guys, because I think we have about 250 sets left. All of us love it when she does her dies. I mean, they're just, the cool thing about the dies is the paper's great. You'll use the paper up and then you still have the die for basically forever and ever. Think about how much fun. I love the big size of it too. You can see my hand, so it really covers a big space on a card. But I want you to make this for the 4th of July, the wedding that's coming up, for the baby shower. I mean, think about just the Halloween and the Christmas and all the fun things you can do, because you're basically getting a really charming building or structure that you can really create around to really make it super personalized for that event or that occasion. All right, stay there. I know we're busy for this, so please don't go anywhere. If you can, go to hsn.com. That's the quickest way to be able to order this before it is sold out. Okay, what are we doing?